Friends are the only people who can help when things are hard. But the most important thing is the friends you choose. Because it's hard to find friends with a good heart these days. This story is clear evidence for the quote. Video number 1.
Hello ಅಪ್ಪ, ನಿಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಅನುಭವಿಸಿರೋರು ನನ್ನ ಕಿಡ್ನಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ 50 ಲಕ್ಷ ದುಡ್ಡು ಬೇಕಂತೆ. ನಾಳೆ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ನಾನು ಹೆವಿ ಟಾರ್ಚರ್ ಕೊಡ್ತವ್ರೆ. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಹೆಂಗಾನ ತಂದ್ಕೊಡಿ, ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಹೆಂಗಾನ ಬೇಗ ಆದಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗ ಅರೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಿಡ್ನಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ನಾನು ಇವ್ರ ಜೊತೆನೇ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ, ಆದಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗ ತಂದ್ಕೊಡಿ.
Video number 2.
ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡಿ. ಇವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ತುಂಬಾ ದೊಡ್ಡ ವೆಪನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಇವರು ತುಂಬಾ ಟೆರರ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿಗೂ ನನಗೂ ತುಂಬಾ ತೊಂದರೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಅಕ್ಕನೂ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಇವರು. ಡೇ ಬೈ ಡೇ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗೇ ಇದೆ. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಜೊತೆ ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಉಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಬೇಗ ಕಾಸು ಆದಷ್ಟು ಅರೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ.
These guys didn't care about their friendship and did unimaginable things for money. Dear viewers, this is a story of betrayal. Sharat, a 19-year-old student, was so happy and over the moon on September 12, 2017. Sharat loved fast bikes so much, and he bought a new Royal Enfield motorcycle. He wanted to show off his bike to his friends, so he told his parents he was going to Kenjeri, Bangalore, to show the bike to his friends. Since this wasn't something new, his parents said yes. Sharat didn't come back home. His parents were extremely worried. Sharat's mother called him many times, but the calls went unanswered. His parents and sister received a video on WhatsApp from his mobile phone, in which the boy is seen asking them to arrange 50 lakh rupees towards his ransom. This video message stated, "Dad, someone has abducted me. The kidnappers appear to be very dangerous. They are armed. They are demanding a ransom of 50 lakh. Please give them money and save me." Following this, he sends a second video message stating, "Kidnappers are also pursuing my sister. Save the family and save myself. Don't call the police."
ನಮ್ಮ ಅಕ್ಕನೂ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಇವರು. ಡೇ ಬೈ ಡೇ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗೇ ಇದೆ. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಜೊತೆ ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಉಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಬೇಗ ಕಾಸು ಆದಷ್ಟು ಅರೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡಿ. ಇವತ್ತು ನಾನು ಸಿಗಾಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಟಾರ್ಗೆಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು, ನಾಳೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಕ್ಕ ಸಿಗಾಕೋಬಹುದು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನನ್ನಿಂದನೇ ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ಲಿ. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಸೇಫ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ.
Sharat's off-camera gaze, at the conclusion of each video, looks to be directed at someone with the question, "Is it good enough?" Niranjan, the father of Sharat, was shocked while viewing the video. He then reported the incident to the police. Niranjan, Sharat's father, is a government-employed income tax official. The police assemble 5 special squads to locate Sharat. The police began their investigation. They were certain that the kidnappers would call again. Sharath also added that he would call again in the video he had sent. The cops therefore intercepted Sharat's parents and sister's phones. Police visit the Kenjeri neighborhood, which is supposedly where Sharat visited before he disappeared. The police summoned all of Sharat's friends to the police station to learn more about him. Among them was Vishal, one of Sharat's closest friends. Vishal and Sharat are childhood buddies, and Vishal is a student of engineering who also works odd jobs to make ends meet. Vishal was not only Sharat's friend, but also very close with every member of Sharat's family. Vishal was likewise devastated upon learning that Sharat was missing. Vishal, along with Sharat's family, was searching for him. In addition, he accompanied Sharat's father when he filed the missing report for Sharat. Vishal also said that he would volunteer to carry the ransom money to the kidnappers, in exchange for Sharat's release, if the kidnappers requested it. However, the kidnappers did not call again. The police continued their investigation using the intelligence division, the field surveillance division, and all possible angles. Vishal also assisted the police with their investigations. The police then began to wonder if Sharat was playing a game. After researching every potential aspect, the police were unable to locate a single lead. So, where is Sharat? The police vehicles were on their way to the stone mining region of Kurubrapalya, located on the outskirts of Bangalore. Locals in the region believed the cops must be conducting a rigorous operation. The police did carry spades, shovels, pickaxes, and hoes, among other implements. The police began to excavate under this blue tarpaulin sheet. Approximately 2 hours were spent on this. The cops had finally solved the mystery by discovering the dead body. Since September 21, 2017, Sharrat's corpse has lain in the ditch. When authorities learned that Sharrat's body had been dumped beneath the trench, they proceeded to recover it. Sharrat was abducted on September 12 and murdered the same day. Sharrat's corpse was putrid. Therefore, doctors performed an autopsy and returned the remains to the family. Who was the killer? How was Sharrat murdered? Why was he murdered? It is none other than Vishal, a close friend of Sharrat's. Yes. Vishal murdered Sharrat, the mastermind behind this kidnapping. Vishal informed Sharrat on September 12 that his friend had purchased a new Benelli motorbike. Would you like to ride it? Since Sharrat was extremely enthusiastic about superbikes, he accepted. So Sharrat traveled to Bangalore's Kenjeri neighborhood. Then, they traveled to Bangalore's outskirts, where Vishal's 3 companions were waiting. Vishal introduced each individual to Sharrat as his pal. They all went to a bar and had drinks before informing Sharrat that they had kidnapped him. They record a video in a car and sent it to Sharrat's parents and sister, along with a demand for 50 lakh rupees.
Hello appa, ನಿಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಅನುಭವಿಸಿರೋರು ನನ್ನ ಕಿಡ್ನಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ 50 ಲಕ್ಷ ದುಡ್ಡು ಬೇಕಂತೆ. ನಾಳೆ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ನಾನು ಹೆವಿ ಟಾರ್ಚರ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಹೆಂಗಾನ ತಂದ್ಕೊಡಿ. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಹೆಂಗಾನ ಬೇಗ ಆದಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗ ಅರೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಿಡ್ನಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾನು ಇವ್ರ ಜೊತೆನೇ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ. ಆದಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗ ತಂದ್ಕೊಡಿ.
As the father of Sharrat is an income tax officer, Vishal believed it would not be difficult for him to arrange 50 lakh rupees. Therefore, they plotted and abducted Sharrat. Sharrat and Vishal are close friends, and Sharrat's family is familiar with him. Sharrat's sister called Vishal to inform him that Sharrat had been kidnapped and that the ransom had been set at 50 lakh rupees. Then, terrified that he would be apprehended, Vishal notified his other kidnappers of his fear. Vishal warns his other kidnappers that the police would catch them if they released Sharrat. Then, they planned to execute him in the automobile. Then he pretended to be innocent. You would be astounded to learn of Vishal's plan to removal of evidence and the motive behind the ransom. Vishal fell in love with one of the kidnappers, Shanth Kumar, the sister of his wife. Vishal was willing to assist her in any way. Shanth Kumar owed 4 lakhs of rupees, and the rest of the kidnappers desired to get wealthy quickly. Vishal desired money as well. Therefore, they abducted Sharrat. They requested 50 lakh rupees, but they dreaded being apprehended if they released Sharrat. The police had reservations about Vishal from day one. Additionally, they were tracking Vishal's mobile phone. Police analyzed phone location dumps and obtained leads. They discovered several intriguing outbound calls made by Vishal after a thorough examination. The police then arrested Vishal and intensified their interrogation, after which Vishal confessed to the crime. The police were stunned to learn of the chain of incidents that occurred between September 12 and September 21, 2017. Sharrat was kidnapped and murdered on September 12. Vishal and his companions were caught on September 21, and Sharrat's body was buried in a stone mine on September 21. Where was the body between September 12 and September 21? Yes, Vishal and his gang murdered Sharrat and dumped his body in Ramahalli Lake on the outskirts of Bangalore after tying a stone to the corpse to prevent it from floating after a couple of days. Other than Vishal, 4 of his pals who were involved in this murder live in the same locality near the lake. Therefore, they would visit the lake daily to determine if the corpse was floating. After 2 days, the corpse began to float on the water, They then tied another stone to it, and dumped it back into the same lake. After 2 days, the body began to float once more. Vishal and his crew are concerned about being caught by the cops. On September 20, 2017, 8 days after the murder, the body was recovered from the lake. They spray perfume and discard it in the trunk of the vehicle. The dead body was in the trunk of the car for 1.5 days, while the people tried to find a good place to throw it away. Then, they located a stone mine and buried the corpse there. Then, believing that all was concluded, they returned to their houses. But, as the police neared the end of their technical investigation and began compiling all technical evidence, their doubts about Vishal grew stronger by the day. Vishal admitted his guilt following a prolonged interrogation by the police. Then, he revealed the site of the grave to the police. Based on Vishal's information, the police apprehended the remaining kidnappers. On September 22, 2017, police together with Vishal and his crew, medics, and Sharat's family, traveled to the site disclosed by Vishal. Sharat's rotting corpse was discovered by the police. But what did Sharat's family do? They had hoped that Sharat would return to them one day, but when they learned that his buddies had slain him, they were speechless. Vishal betrayed Sharat's friendship and the trust of Sharat's family. Obviously, Sharat would never have imagined that his friend would kill him. Wrong friendships are always dangerous, right? Do let us know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and for more amazing videos, please leave a comment, share, subscribe, and like.